Canada. السلام عليكم دمان dadweynaha ka soo qayb gala xafladda Rochester waalidiinta macallimiinta kullu waa salaamantihiin aad baad u mahadsantihiin maanta xafladda nagala soo qayb gashaan aniga waxay tahay laba xafladood gabadhaydii Najmo oo qalin jabinaysa Najmo Cabdiraxmaan iyo xafladda aan ka soo qayb galay waxaan leeyahay 8th grade 9 bilood baan isla soo joognay kullu hawlo badan baan soo maray waad ogtiin arday fiican baa tiin waad dadaalaysaan dadaalka meeshin ka sii wada STEM Academy iyo Dr. Rosina waan sugayaan ogaada maanta barnaamijku waxa noo daadihin doontaa oo waxa lagu farxaa runtii Sagal Cabdi oo 2nd grade ka bilowday iskuulka Rochester Math Science Academy hadda dhigatay STEM Academy college kana dhigata marka ay grades waa maqlaysaan sida sagal oo kala rabaa food step kadana raacdaan saas oo kalena u aadaan STEM Academy college kana u aadaan insha Allah hadii la hadno Sagal Cabdi soo dhawow
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh and good afternoon. I want to welcome everyone gathered to the 8th grade graduation. It gives me a great honor to be giving this opening ceremony speech, and it's honestly surreal to be standing in front of everyone today, knowing once upon a time I was an 8th grade graduate too. I started RMSA in 2nd grade and was one of the first set of students to be taught here. For being 7 years old and thinking the highest level of education was 5th grade, I never imagined graduating and moving on into high school. But with the help of my faculty, friends, and family, I can say I made it. Now I'm a junior in high school and attend college. I could not have done this alone. I used all the encouraging words and tools I got from RMSA, and now I'm molding a great future for myself. I stand in front of you today being the product of all your hard work. And I thank you. We all thank you. Now, as much as you would love to hear more about me, let's get started with the wonderful reason why we all gathered here today, is to celebrate our wonderful graduates. I would first love to call Sheikh Mahmoud Jaizani to read the Holy Quran and bless the ceremony.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا يا أيها الناس إنا خلقناكم من ذكر وأنثى وجعلناكم شعوبا وقبائل لتعارفوا إن أكرمكم عند الله أتقاكم إن الله عليم خبير يا أيها الذين آمنوا قوا أنفسكم وأهليكم نارا وقودها الناس والحجارة عليها ملائكة غلاظ شداد لا يعصون الله ما أمرهم ويفعلون ما يؤمرون يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله ولتنظر نفس ما قدمت لغد واتقوا الله إن الله خبير بما تعملون ولا تكونوا كالذين نسوا الله فأنساكم أنفسهم أولئك هم الفاسقون لا يستوي أصحاب النار وأصحاب الجنة أصحاب الجنة هم الفائزون لو أنزلنا هذا القرآن على جبل لرأيته خاشعا متصدعا من خشية الله وتلك الأمثال نضربها للناس لعلهم يتفكرون هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو عالم الغيب والشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله عما يشركون.
MashaAllah, that was beautiful. We thank you for that. Now I'd like to call the amazing Mr. Jeff and his equally amazing class, second grade, to give us the Pledge of Allegiance. Welcome. It gives me a great honor to call the next person on stage. He is a person with a beautiful heart and everlasting kind words. He has put all his efforts to every one of the kids that attended RMSA, and I'm truly grateful for this. Please welcome Mr. Ali Jadis.
Our lovely mayor, board directors, school administration, teachers, parents, graduates, and lovely customers, distinguished customers, and Ron and of IMA, and parents ka an aad u jecel lahay oo iskuulka marka ugu horeysa waan idin salaamayaa and welcome. Anu idinku dheerayn maayo, waxaan jecelahay inaan laabtayda ka hadlo, laakiin wax ma soo qoran, laakiin waxaan rabaa inaan idinku dheerayn maayo, waxaan rabaa inaan ka hadlo marka ugu horeysa maamulka quruxda badan ee aan ka soo hadlay ee iskuulka ka shaqeeya aad baan ugu mahad celinayaa macallimiinta maaragtay maxaa ay academic deanska lead teacherska all the maaragtay maxaa waan u hambalyeynaa staffka iyo maxaa ay maamulka iskuulka baan u hambalyeynaa marka labaad waxaan rabaa inaan dul istaago ilmaha dhalinyarada ah ee maanta graduate gareynaya ilmahaasi iskuulkan ay hawl ka bilaabeen inta badan iskuulkan ay hawl ka bilaabeen mar rabaan sharaxaad waayo waxaad arkaysiin second grade iyo waxaad arkaysiin inanta Sagal Maxamed Cabdi oo iskuulka ka baxday oo sida qiimaha badan iyo kalsoonida badan halkaan uga hadlaaya waxaad garan kartaan marka iskuulka saasaad ku qiimeyn kartiin maxuu iskuulkan maxaa ka socda anug moraalkiisa oo hagaagsan yahay macnawiyaadkiisa oo sareeyo aad iyo aad u jecel inuu maaragtay bini aadan muuqdo oo noqdo ayaa dareemaysaan ilmahaanu waa ilmo asluub iyo akhlaaq iyo edeb iyo anshax iyo aqoon iyo waxgarad ilaahay maaragtay uu ku manadeeyay respectigooda iyo maaragtay waxa la yiraahdo behaviorkooda iyo waxbarashadooduna ay balance yihiin waxa nasiib la maanta iskuulaadka ay ku biiri doonaan waana ugu hambalyeynaya talabaad waxaan rabaa inaan ka iraahdo iskuulkan wax walba aad ka ogtihiin ka hadli maayo qaybta maaragtay aqoontiisa ka hadli maayo website walba ku jirtaa ka hadli maayo financialkiisu waa health ka hadli maayo isagana waa ka hadli maayo enrollmentigiisa waiting list lagu jiraa ka hadli maayo maamulkiisa idinka taqaaniin halkaan aad ka dhaha kartiin waxaan rabaa waalidiinta sharafta leh oo qiimaha badan leh oo sida cajiibka noola shaqeeya oo iskuulkan iyagu maamula ka fikira talada nasiya na toosiya wax badan aan ka qaadano ee aad iyo aad noola shaqeeyaan har iyo habeen aan ka nasan iskuulka ilmahoodina nagu aaminay dawladda ka sokow iyo damiirkeena ka sokow iyaga waxaan si gaar ugu mahad celinaynaa waalidiinta sharafta leh ee ubadkooda nagu aamintay ilaa ay haddana aan filayo inay aad iyo aad ugu qanacsan yihiin sida wax u socdaan aadaan idinkaga mahad celinayaa waalidiinta sharafta leh waxaan rabaa wax yar inaan ka iraahdo iskuulka policygiisa hadda sida wax u socdaan aad iyo aad waxaan idin sheegay maartay lead teachers iyo maartay academic dean iyo dad badan idin sheegay oo aad iyo aad runtii qiimo badan leh iyo macallimiintii iyo staffkii oo ka sii daran iyo maamulkii iskuulka waxaan rabaa marka inaan ka hadlo policygii muxuu ahaa maadooyinkii subjectskii la yaqaan waxbaan ku darnay sanadkan iyo sanadaha soo socdaba waxaanu sameynay insha Allah wixii baan ogaanay markaan dheehanay oo dib u eegnay madaxweynaha dalkan USA madaxweyne Barack Obama wuxuu ku hadlay markuu baalka uu galay maaragtay campaign-ka ama uu ilaa hadaba ku hadlaa wax la yiraahdo science and technology ayuu ku hadlaa markasta sidaa darteed waxaan iskuulkii waxaan fiirinay masalan dalkan inuu yahay dal dimuqraadiya oo maanta ay hagaan kambaniyaasha iyo warshadaha wax walba haga waxaana loo baahan yahay STEM waxaa loo baahan yahay dad oo saynisyahana waxaa loo baahan yahay dad aqoontaas leh maadka iyo sayniska iyo teknolojiyada iyo wax walba yaqaan ayaa loo baahan yahay sidaa darteed waxaan bilownay inaan second grade aan ka soo bilaabno sayniskii ee second grade iyo third grade iyo fourth grade maanta saynis si caad ay u dhiganayaan ee siday tahay u shaqaynayaan marka
That was a beautiful speech, and we thank you for that. The next person I would like to call up is a man with many wonders and a beautiful heart. Being one of the strongest pillars of RMSA, he holds a special place in my life. He was one of the wise mentors I had growing up and still have to this day. We wouldn't have such a fantastic school without his hard work and determination, and I know I wouldn't be half the person I am with the equal dedication he put into me. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me give a warm applause to the principal of RMSA, Abdul Qadir Abdullah.
Mayor Ardel, Ron Buzzard from IMA, parents, community members, teachers, staff, and the graduating class of 2015. It's my honor today to be here. I am very delighted to share with my joy how I'm happy about the 6th group of graduating class of Rochester Math and Science Academy. I want to take a moment in wishing this fine group of students a proper farewell. On behalf of the entire faculty and staff of Rochester Math and Science Academy, as their principal, I have had the honor of watching these students grow so much over the last few years. 8th grade graduation is a momentous moment. It's the first step one takes in establishing their identity. You all have come so far in this journey. I want you to take a moment and reflect on all of the work you have done. Teachers, parents, and staff, and I, as your principal, are all gleaming with joy to be part of closing this great chapter with you. It's certainly not an easy road. We celebrate with you all as you head off to high school. Perhaps parents and teachers, you have also been an integral part of their journey. Parents, we thank you for supporting them by attending conferences and student events. And educators, we thank you as well for preparing them for their new journey and providing a good foundation that they can build on. Graduates, you are getting your first taste of success. Look at yourselves at this moment. Something incredible is happening to you right now. The whole world is opening to you as you head to the high school. I want you all to dream big. Remember that you are our future. Be part of our growing and innovative world as our future engineers, educators, doctors, and nurses. Education is a lifelong learning journey. To take the advantage that you have acquired here and implement as you learn more. Initiate change in your world by being a part of a greater tomorrow. Nelson Mandela, the former president of South Africa, said, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. Parents, keep supporting your children as they start to become more independent. As you know, once they graduate from the high school, they feel that they are grown up and they have the mentality that they are independent, but they are not independent. They rely upon you. You are their allies. Students, take risks in high school and beyond, and for the rest of your life. Stay firm in your beliefs, committed to your passion, and always be honest in your work. Believe that if you make courageous choices and believe in yourself, that you will have an impact. Work always comes after success. If you work hard and focus on your education, finish your college degree and university, you will enjoy the best life in the USA because you have your degree and everybody will employ you. Ask questions, be assertive, and keep growing. My wonderful students all have the potential to achieve success of the unparalleled magnitudes. Go out and make us proud today. Thank you very much for coming here. Everybody who is here, you are welcome to attend the graduation of our 6th group, 8th graders. Thank you very much.
Now, wasn't that amazing? Can we give one more round of applause, please? Now, I'm happy to announce that not only one, but we have two special guests that has graced us with their presence. And the first I would like to call is the Mayor of Rochester, Mayor Ardell Baden.
Good afternoon to all of you, and especially to the graduates from 8th grade heading on to high school. Just Saturday I gave the address to the 17 seniors that were graduating from the academy here, and it was a great honor for me to be there, and equally today to be here as you move into the next chapter of your educational lives. It's an exciting time. It's a long time ago for me when I was in 8th grade, but I do remember it quite well. It was hard, and you can expect that. And I just wish you the best as you move on into your next, as I said, chapter. You'll be going into what some parts of the educational system call middle school. You've been in part of that. I was just with one of our members of the Destination Medical Center corporate board just this last week, and she invited us actually up to her home up in Minneapolis, and so we went there. She moved here some 40-some years ago from Korea, and when she moved here, she was about 10 years old. She knew no English, and she had never slept in a bed, and she had never used a fork and a knife. And I suppose in Korea, she probably used chopsticks. She said her first night here in Minnesota, she fell out of bed. And I said, I suppose it was kind of hard to fall out of a floor, but she was able to. She went to the University of Minnesota. She moved on into that. She became an engineer and now has her own engineering company that's making literally, I'm sure, millions of dollars. She talked a little bit about students being in middle school, and I would say especially the girls. She said she wants them, obviously in the field she's in engineering. She says the students that are educated here in the United States seem to be that much better and know more about engineering, not just the real hard part of it, but also not just how you do it, but why do we do certain things. And I have a granddaughter that will be going into 7th grade this next year, and Mrs. Ronnie said to me, have her start thinking hard already about what is the career that she wants to do. By the time she gets to later in high school, it might be too late. But so whatever career path you choose, really think hard about that now as you move on. And also with that, follow your own path. You don't have to do just what every other one does. You are bright individual students, and so as you move on into the next chapter, think clearly and hard about what are the talents and skills that you have and move forward with those. I got such a kick out of hearing the song here, Let It Go, from Frozen. You sang that with great enthusiasm. I have a oldest daughter that lives in St. Paul, who her son is graduating from high school this Wednesday night, so I'll be up there. But my daughter, Leslie, she was once in Minnesota the president of the Disney fan club, so she is all into the Disney thing, so we'll hear that a lot. Another career that you might consider, some of you, is to consider law enforcement. The city of Rochester and other cities struggle to get police officers that reflect the communities that they serve. And we do that here in Rochester as well, both boys and girls, young men and young women. So I would have you consider that as you think forward to your careers that you may be moving into. One of the students on Saturday had gone to the post-secondary education enrollment options, PSEO. Muna was her name. I kidded a little bit because she had her whole speech on her smartphone. I had mine all written out on paper showing the generation difference between us, how we do that. But she was a graduate of both the school here, but had already had a year or more of college. And so that's another opportunity as you move forward to start thinking about that. Do well in class. It's never too late to do that. Of course, many of you, I'm sure in the next year or so, I've been fortunate to be here for 2 of the poetry sessions that you've had here, and I'm sure that in the next year or so, if I come back for poetry night again, I will hear some of you. My favorite, and you probably know her, is Basharo, and one of her poems is People. And I love that one, and she's just a great young lady. So poetry, and as I found out then too, is your home country of Somalia is known for its poets and poetry, and so it's something that you should really maybe consider and think hard on it as you learn poetry yourself. Again, I would say to you, study hard, do it. You will not regret it. It's something that no one can take away from you. The education that you'll have, it will live with you forever, and as you move on to the next steps in your educational life and then life after, and actually there's no end to it. Continuous education is something that you'll want to continue doing throughout your life as things change. In the next 4 or 5 years, by the time you graduate from high school, Rochester will change. The Destination Medical Center that we have going on, we're just starting really now. The plans have been done, and so I'm thinking for sure in the next year or 2 we will be seeing new buildings being built in Rochester, new opportunities for restaurants and hotels and the service industry, not to mention those jobs that'll be at Mayo Clinic as well, and then those jobs that'll be around the world. So I think by the time you're here and graduating from the academy here, Rochester will be a different city. We're now about 111,000 people. Just in the last 10 years, we've grown over 25,000 people alone, and probably in the next 4 or 5 years, we'll probably see another perhaps 10,000 more people. So congratulations to you, what you've already accomplished and what you will accomplish as well.
Can we please have one more applause for the mayor, please? Now, I would like to call our next guest, and that is the director of the IMMA, as you well know him, Ron Bazard.
Thanks, Sagal. I have to tell you, I don't know what I'm going to do now, because what I'd planned to do was sing Let It Go. So, but now that's already been done, and done a lot better than I could, so I'll just give you a few words of advice, and then I'll let it go. But thank you again, kids. That was great. Graduates, there are many people who are happy and proud for you today. And we begin with your parents. And I think you know that. You know, your moms and dads and those men and women who are like moms and dads have invested a lot in you, and you've made them happy. So good. Good for you. There are a lot of other people who are happy and proud of you. You know, your brothers and sisters, those of you who have them, they're happy and proud too. They may not always say it, but they are. The teachers and faculty and staff and employees of this great school are happy and proud. And you may not realize it, but there are others in the community who you may not even know, like me, who who are happy and proud. And the reason is because we have this sense of hope that the future of this city, the future of this state, the future of this country, in fact, the future of this world is going to be better because of young men and women like you. See, we believe that when children are given the opportunity for education, our future will be better. And when those children apply themselves and dedicate themselves to learn and advance grade by grade and graduate like you, we know the future is going to be better. So you've made a lot of people happy today, a lot of people proud. So thank you. Now you're going to receive a lot of well-deserved recognition today, but what I'd like to do is just kind of follow up on something that Sigal said, and when she was thanking this school. You know, developing that heart of gratitude is going to be important to you as adults. So today, if you get the opportunity just to be alone with those moms and dads, tell them thank you. If you get the yeah, thank you. If you get the opportunity to tell your teachers and the administrators and the hall monitors and the lunch servers and the bus drivers, thank you. Tell them thank you. You see, because every one of them had a role in your achievements today. Now you're ready for high school. So let me address you as the young men and women that you are, okay? And I'll close this with one word of advice. I work for an organization that is small. There's 16 of us who work together. And all 16 of us have this agreement between each other. And that is, when we see something that needs to be changed, when we see something that needs to be fixed, when we see something that needs to be improved, we have agreed to begin with this question: what can I do to make it better? Now this works for the small stuff, like when I come to work and I see a piece of paper in the parking lot, I pick it up, and I'm not alone. The others I work with do the same. But it also works for the big problems in the world. When we see things that we know need to change, then we begin with ourselves. We don't begin with the complaining or the finger pointing or the blaming, but it is, what can I do to make this better? And you can begin this even now, while you're still in school. What can I do to make my school better? What can I do to make the lives of my friends better? What can I do to make this city and community better? What can I do to make the world better? If you can do that, just this group of you will make the world better. I leave you with that thought, and with my congratulations to you for your achievements. Thanks, every one of you. Good job.
I'm going to ask it again. Can we get one more round of applause, please? Before I call the next person, I would want to give a little talk with the 8th grade graduates. 8th grade graduates, Today is a really big milestone in your life. I know because I went to the same thing, and you're probably sitting there and you're nervous and you just want to get out of here. But I'm telling you, today is the beginning of a really beautiful chapter in your life. School is fun, but it isn't easy. You don't get second chances and you don't get pass-bys. You really have to try hard. These next 4 years, it's what's really gonna solidify your foundation for college. And trust me, college isn't easy either. So when you're in high school, ask questions, be alert. Do as much as you can while you have it. 4 years go by really fast. I'm a junior. It feels like I started high school yesterday, and I'm graduating next year. And when the graduation comes for high school, you're gonna be nervous and you're gonna be scared, but again, it's gonna be a really beautiful chapter in your lives. So I say to you, stay hungry for education. Never stop. You're gonna hear 1,000 no's before you hear one yes, and that yes, you run with it. You run like the wind. And I wanna branch off of what Mr. Ron said, be thankful. Because honestly, without everyone's hard work, I wouldn't even be standing where I am today, so be thankful. Stay focused and stay foolish. So I leave you with that, and I want to call up the next person, Ms. Sulaf, with the mathematics teacher at Rochester Math Science Academy, who really, along with the other teachers, really put all their blood, sweat, and tears into making what is today is. Thank you.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Good afternoon, Principal Abdulkader, teachers, parents, and families. Today is a special day. Today, 27 of our students will graduate. I'm so proud of all them. This is a success for all the teachers who taught them, our principal and school. Because in the final analysis, if they are successful, that means they will help our community and they will be helpful member of this world. I would like to tell the parents to support your kids, observe them, and listen to them. They need your help to succeed. It has been an amazing year because most of students have a good scores on most of the tests. Here is the message for the students. Never let anybody put you down. Always think about your future. Be positive and plan your future. Work on it, and soon you will see yourself doing the thing you work hard for. By studying hard and listen to the people you trust and respect. Even if you have a different opinion, think about it. It looks like this. 8 plus 1 equals 9, but so does 2 plus 7. The way you do things is not always the only way to do them. Go and have a good life. Now I'm going to call the student name to come up to the stage to do the speech. The first student is Samira Dursha.
Good Good afternoon, my name is Samira Dirsha. I'm honored and proud to say I am graduating from Rochester Science Academy. I came to the school in kindergarten. I knew no one and I was alone. But that didn't stop me. I went to the kindergarten class with my head high. I talked to a few girls and we instantly became friends. And we are still friends to this day. As G. Randolph once said, good friends are hard to find, difficult to leave, and impossible to forget. A lot of kids say, why do we need to find X in an equation? And why do we need to know history? It's in the past. Well, I said that too, but now I know the answer. As John Dewey once said, education is not a preparation for life. Education is life itself. Has anyone ever told you education is the key to success? Well, education is already success. School is something most kids dread. An anonymous person once said, school may be hard, annoying, and irritating, but admit it, you'll miss it when it ends. You probably miss those one or more teachers you dislike, but you miss your friends and your favorite teachers. High school is harder, more disciplined, and a lot more stressful. But you survived. But who cares? You survived middle school, so you can do just about anything. We're all gathered here today to celebrate the 8th grade graduation. My fellow graduates and I are overwhelmed with joy by all of you. I'd like to give a shout out to my friends that didn't let me give up when I wanted to and for always turning my frown upside down. Thanks to my parents for helping me with my homework and telling me that I can do it because they had to do all this without Google. To my principal, teachers, and faculty, thank you for making such a wonderful school and teaching me things that are outstanding. Congratulations, 8th grade class of Army State, we did it.
Next student, Sabreen Abdi.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I want to thank everyone for coming to the 8th grade graduation. My name is Sabreen Abdi, and I've been going to RMSA since kindergarten. When I first got here, I was that one quiet kid who kept to herself and never really opened up to people. I've gotten to know everyone over the past years. I made close friends and got to learn from great teachers. I've noticed that if you're not willing to learn, no one can help you. And if you're determined to learn, no one can stop you. I can't believe how fast the years have flown by. As Dory from Finding Nemo once said, just keep swimming. It gives me great pleasure to introduce you the 8th grade class of 2015. I want to thank my family for always putting up with me, yet always being there for me, for always asking how my days were and anything interesting happened to me at school. To my fellow classmates, don't have low expectations. Go out there and do something remarkable.
The next student, Asha Warsami.
aniga oo caasho warsame oo kamid ardayda ka qaran jibinaysa dugsiga Rochester Science Academy waxaa farxad iyo in halkan ka salaamo maamulka iskuulka waalidiinta macallimiinta ardayda iyo marti sharafta ku soo qayb gashay dhan salaanta islaamka assalaamu calaykum wa rahmatullaahi wa barakaatuh inta kadib hadii aan dufcadda lixaad ee ka qaran jibinaysa sanad dugsiyaadka 2014 iyo 2015 fasalka sideed waxaa ku faraxsanahay inaan maanta xafladan qurux badan oo loo qabtay kuna soo xireen oo qayb kamid ah waxbarashada aasaasiga oo ah horumarinta aadanaha uga gudbayno mid kale dugsi sare ma hilmaami doono abad sidii wanaagsaneed ee iskuulkan iyo shaqaalihiisa noo barbaariyaan waxay noo barbaariyaan gaar ahaan dhaqankeena iyo afkeena hooyo waxaan maamulka iskuulka iyo waalidiinta wax walba noo hore hortooda ka balan qaadan inaan ku faano dhaqankeena iyo wanaagsan kana mari dhalino waxbarashada walaalayaal waxaan ognahay dhibaatada aqoon la'aaneed ee iskuulkan ubad badan oo ah aan helin fursadan oo kale walaalayaal markasta oo la dhamaco in la higsado horumar waxaan haboon in isla qiro wadada kali oo lagu gaari karo horumarka lagu hamuun qabo inay tahay waxbarashada sidaas darteed waa in aan maskaxda iyo maankaba ku haana waajibaadka naga saaran bulshadan iyo wadankeena si aan kaalin mugle ugana qaadayno horumarinta waxbarashada ee nafteena iyo bulshada inta kali mar kale mahadsanid
Now I'm going to call Ahmed Ibrahim to do Arabic speech.
السلام عليكم. أنا طالب أحمد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله قائل وقل اعملوا فسيرى الله عملكم ورسوله والمؤمنون. وقال الله تعالى يرفع الله الذين آمنوا منكم والذين أوتوا العلم درجات والله بما تعملون خبير. والصلاة والسلام على خير الخلق وخير من مشى على الأرض المعلم الأول نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. سعادة مدير المدرسة عبد القادر طاهر، أبائي وأمهاتي، المعلمين، إخواني الطلاب، أيها الحفل الكريم، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أما بعد، سوف ألقي كلمة قصيرة نيابة عن إخواني طلاب، معلنا فيه كل معاني الشكر والامتنان لكل من أعطى لي فرصة الوقوف أمام هذا الحفل الكريم لأنقل عبر هذا المنبر كل مشاعر إخواني طلاب. إخواني، لقد مر علينا عام مبارك تلقينا خلاله أنواعا من العلوم والمعارف، وجزى الله آباءنا وأمهاتنا خير الجزاء بما بذلوا لنا من الجهود الجبارة لوصولنا إلى هذه المرحلة المتقدمة. ولا ننسى فضل معلمنا الأكرام ومساعدهم، وخاصة مدرس اللغة العربية والصومالية الذين لم يبخلوا علينا بكل علم نافع والجهد والوقت، فلهم منا حق الشكر والعرفان والشكر على حسن استماعكم. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Now I'm going to call the student that have the highest average score in each subject to receive their reward. So the student that the highest average score in mathematics is Hashim Sharif. The second student get the highest score in mathematics is Nasra Araya. The student get the highest score average in language is Suada Muqtasad. Also, the student get the highest score average in language is Najma Abdul Rahman. The student get the highest average score in reading is Samira Dirsha. The student get the highest average score in science is Muhammad. The student that have the highest average score in social studies is Sabreen Abdi. The students that have the highest average score in overall subject is Iman Abdullahi. Now, thank you. Go back. Thank you. Please be quiet.
The names of the seats?
Yeah.
Graduates?
Yeah. Okay, guys. Now I'm going to call the 8th grade student to come up to the stage to receive their diploma. So I'm going to start with the first name is Ayub Aden. Yeah. Take from them. The second one, Layla Elmi. Abdul Aziz Afi. Faduma Mukhtar. Aisha Samantha. Muhammad Gulaid. Ahmed Ibrahim. Asha Warsami. Muhammad. Marian Muhammad. Abu Bakr Sufi. Osman Abdul Kader. Sigal Yusuf. Abu Bakr Adem. Yasmin Omar. Mahad Abdullahi. Sundus Muhammad. Ayan Ismail. Sabreen Abdi. Samira Dirsha. Najma Abdul Rahman. Iman Abdullahi. Hashim Sharif. Nasra Araya. Suado Muqtasid. Salma Jilani. Omar Abdullah.
I think that everyone would agree that a graduation is a time for celebrating. Most often people celebrate graduations as the end of something. Rightly so, that you guys finished what's probably seemed like an unending period of your lives. However, I would argue that this graduation is not the celebration of something that's ending, but something that you're just starting. For these students, we're celebrating the beginning of one of the most important times in their young lives. I know 8th graders, you don't realize it now, but middle school was easy. Compared to high school and college, middle school is just the start. Now, I don't mean to scare you or discourage you. I only want to be as honest as I can and help prepare you for what's coming. The next 4 years will be the first steps in determining how successful your lives will be. Now, my job up here today is to bid you farewell on behalf of the teachers that you've worked with the last 9 years. Our farewell literally means giving good wishes to someone who is departing or leaving. So, as you leave RMSA to go to high school, instead of wishing you farewell on behalf of our teachers, I'd like to give you some hard listen to advice. Focus. Be passionate. Listen to those around you. And work harder than you ever have before. If you do this, literally anything then is possible. The teachers here care about you more than you know, and we wish all the best for you for your future.
مرة بعد